Hello people, I am Sky Demolisher and welcome back for another From the Collection Fridays, a series where I take things from my collection and show it to you, my viewers. And this week it is my Bandai Evangelion 3.0 You Cannot Redo Unit 2 Gamma. At least I'm pretty sure it's Gamma. This is a push together model kit. It's not an action figure, but it does have articulation like an action figure does, much like the Gundam. So first thing I'll show you is it falling over. Marvelous. On the box you get a view of what it looks like. Sides there are the same art as on the front. You get articulated sort of action poses, and it shows you the weapons that it comes through. Now you might have noticed that mine doesn't have the green eyes and stuff. That is because it's a sticker sheet and I have a trimmer, so stickers and myself do not mix. So currently no stickers on it. That is one of the spare arms. There are other parts. I haven't built all of it. I just wanted to build the main figure sort of thing and pose that. So those are the blades and the connector for it. So you connect the ends of these into that and then you get the long weapon. Plus there's the umbilical cord connection there for power. You do actually get a long rubber tube, at least I think it's a rubber tube, it might be a plastic tube, that can be used for the umbilicus, if you choose to have it. So, just zoom in a bit there. So of course, some of the detail won't show up particularly well, because the detail is put in with the stickers. Or you might want to do it with a Gundam marker or something. Panel lining or things like that would probably definitely help. But I figured showing off what the basic thing looks like is handy. So on the back here you can see like the spinal part and how the umbilical cord goes in. This little red triangle is something that you might need to glue in. Like I said, it's a push together kit, so you don't need glue, but there are probably 2 points that I would recommend perhaps gluing. One is here to keep the red diamond in, and the other is this white part here that connects into the head. Other than one of the arms, that's probably the most frequent point for falling out. Now, if you want to put the firearm, so this arm, on Unit 2, you just need to detach it here. Sorry, I should just keep my hand out of the way. Just here, virtually right at the shoulder, there's a point, like a ball point there. You just yank it out and then you shove this one in. Now you probably need to have the little cover thing. Maybe if I turn it, just do it by hand. This silver cover bit here will need to be put into it. While I've got it there, I might as well zoom it back out. So you can see that the arm is articulated. There are shoulder joints that you can like pull out. Both arms are the same. The hands can be pulled out and replaced with other hands because it's got hands that can hold the weapons and you know, all of that. I believe that there are red stickers or red paint that needs to be put on these fingers to make it line up with what the actual figure looks like. There is knee articulation. There is a slight bit of toe articulation that will help you with posing it. The foot does move a little bit, but it's only a little bit. It's restricted by the armor. Virtually everything is restricted by armor. It does have, like, you know, forward and back swivel there, and make sure if you pull it down just a little bit, then you'll be able to get it in at the waist there. Otherwise, if it's a bit higher like that, see how the red is it locks it off. So you just need to make sure that it's got that clearance to get in and out for the hips. And it's not going to do much of a split. That's about as far as you go because of the armour. It's very much like the who was it that built them? There are Halo figures that you built. Man, that was probably a decade ago. And they had virtually like a Terminator type skeleton. Very similar to those, but without the magnets. So there is articulation on that other thing. The hand spins. The head is articulated. It's like ball joint. The shoulder panel does move. And so like you can get the arm up higher. Whoops. This one does have a bit of a knack for dropping out that particular arm joint. And you have to watch that red diamond thing back there because it tends to pop off. It can very easily be lost. Now, there is actually a bit of ab crunch. It's not much, but it's there in 2 points. So the first point is here, right under the red armour, and the other point is there under the white. You do have stickers here that should go on these side parts of the cod piece and then onto the waist piece as well, and then I think there's bits for this bit on each arm, so you just move that out of the way. I believe this figure has this model I should say, not figure, has like interchangeability with one of the other units, which is I think unit 8 beta. I think it's a beta or something. Pretty sure it's like Mari's other one. And it does stand. It's very hard to get it to stand when you're sort of offset from the camera. So you can get it into like action poses and that sort of stuff. I'll see if I can fix it up so that I can get it to stand. There we go. It's about, I think about 7 inches tall. And they do have like an amazing amount of detail through that spine and stuff. Like the armour looks like muscle. So it's a great little kit. I shouldn't say little. Excuse me. It's not little. It took me probably 2 hours to build. But if you're more experienced with building models, then you could probably build this in an hour or less. But I hope you've enjoyed that, and until next time, take care of yourselves. Bye.